before we're chilling Claire movies because of Apollo 10 and a half. Instead of doing my now, instead of doing a review for each one of them, I'm actually just gonna put down a whole trilogy. Just review a whole damn trilogy here. And that is of course the Before trilogy. Now the Before trilogies is all pretty much three separate films that are romantic films, the likes of Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy. The first one was 1994's Before Sunrise, which was, of course, Linklater's Fall 2 Days and Confused. And Before Sunrise, it's set in the same night of in Vienna, where Jesse, who's this American student, travels to Europe, and Celine, who's this French student, played by Julie Delpy, is visiting relatives, and of course they meet on this aerial train to Paris, and they wander the street of Vienna and fall in love, and they go their separate ways and agree to meet again in the future. Then you have Before Sunset, which takes place 9 years after the first film, and it's set in the singer African afternoon in Paris, where Jesse is now a married father and best-selling author. He once again meets Celine while on tour promoting his latest book, which also retells their meeting in Vienna. And of course, they wander Paris and start falling for one another again. Then in 2013, we end up having Before Midnight, which once again took place 9 years later. This time around, Jesse and Celine are now a couple, and they have twin daughters here, and they argue over Jesse's desire to relocate to Chicago. I mean, this movie majority of these films are really just only 2 stars, by the way. You got some people like on the side and all, but the main stars is mostly Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy, who both really play off each other well. You could really buy like chemistry here. I kid you not. So many people I'd probably argue to say that the Before trilogy is one of the best trilogies there is. Obviously when you think of trilogies, you always think of maybe the Star Wars trilogies, Back to the Future, Toy Story, etc. So many people will literally add the Before trilogies in their list of the top 10 trilogies. I mean, I find them to be good. I don't think they're the best trilogies or anything. I mean, obviously they are not on par with, like, let's say Star Wars or Back to the Future, but they are really cute, charming. It is really like I'll probably prefer maybe Before Sunset, probably maybe. But all three are really terrific. I would have done them separate, but I decided just to do all of them at once because they both are just together. They both are like all three are really intriguing films. They are really decent romantic films. And there has been talks about possible fourth one, but I don't know. How many years has it been? 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I mean, we probably would have one right now because it's been 9 years since the last one. But, I don't know. Maybe we'll get another one in the near future. Who knows? But, let me leave you guys. What are your thoughts on the Before trilogies? Were you ever a fan of them? Which of the Before movies are your favorite? Were you a fan of Before Sunrise, Sunset, or Midnight? Would you be down to see a fourth one in the near future? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for one notification. This is Simon Sarah.